Hey everyone, welcome to your Universe Z, the place where we talk all about the Dragon Ball universe. Today we are going to go through all the gods of destruction that are stronger than Zeno. And if you would like to see more Dragon Ball content, please leave your like and subscribe to join our Universe Z. We have certainly seen an immeasurable amount of powerful characters in Dragon Ball. There are always those who will surpass the former, most powerful in the world, or most powerful in the universe. After all, this is a series that is constantly growing and changing. So even though Zeno is currently one of the most powerful in Dragon Ball, can no one else reach his level? Could no one else stand up to him in any way? In today's video we will try to come to a conclusion to that question. Akira Toriyama has created stronger characters than others who are truly powerful, each giving us little thrills in their own splendid way. His Dragon Ball series introduced us to high variables of what we consider strong. Even after the series ended, we still ask, Character X is stronger than Goku, every time we come across a strong character in any anime. What we didn't realize is that the Dragon Ball universe had several other characters who were much stronger than Goku. One of them was Zeno. Even for fiction, Zeno was extremely overpowered with unlimited powers. In the Dragon Ball franchise, he is the ruler of the gods, which alone explains everything about his strength and how it is hard to find someone stronger than Zeno. Zeno is a god, and no one less than a god can be stronger than Zeno. According to Beerus, Zeno is not able to fight, nor does he excel in battles. However, he does possess an ability called Erase that is extremely powerful. With it, Zeno can remove a person, nation, planet, or even an entire reality from experience. Having such a superior power is not easy to defeat. Character is very interesting and added his own fun to the plot. The great Zeno was introduced at the end of the Tournament of Destruction, pitting the best martial artists from Universes 6 and 7 against each other in a friendly competition. Appearing after Universe 7's victory, Zeno is initially annoyed that he was not invited to the proceedings by the gods of destruction serving under him, but this was tempered by his delight in watching the fight from afar. Gods of destruction are seen to be clearly afraid of Zeno's vast destructive potential and cower in respect. According to Whis, Zeno rules over the Dragon Ball multiverse as its Omni King and has erased 6 entire universes when he found himself in a nasty mood. Before this unseen event, there were 18 universes within the multiverse, now only 12 remain. Quickly befriending Goku, Zeno makes him promise to meet him at his home outside the 12 realities to have fun on a date, befitting his childish appearance. After the Tournament of Destruction, Goku and the Z Warriors accompany the adult Trunks from his alternate timeline, where they face the devious and angry demigod Zamasu, who has possessed Goku's body from a parallel world. Initially, Goku and Vegeta are able to overpower the villain after fusing into the composite Saiyan warrior Gogeta and using the Super Saiyan Blue transformation before the fusion fades and Zamasu becomes more monstrously powerful. As Zamasu begins to spread throughout the timeline reality, Goku summons Zeno from this timeline who does not recognize him, revealing that each timeline reality has its own Omni King, suggesting that Zeno does not exist outside of time. Witnessing Zamasu's spread, Zeno erases this entire reality, with Goku and the others narrowly escaping Trunks' time machine. Deciding to give Zeno from their timeline a playmate, Goku and Trunks later return to the erased timeline, where they find the alternate future Zeno as the only thing remaining and introduce the Omni Kings to each other, with the omnipotent pair quickly becoming friends. The Omni Kings invite the remaining universes to the Tournament of Power, a battle royal between the 12 universes, pitting teams of their greatest warriors against each other. To raise the stakes, the Zeno threaten to erase any universe that is eliminated from the competition. This becomes a reality as Zeno erases entire universes with the casual wave of a single figure. In the end, the Zeno allow Android 17 to restore the multiverse with the Super Dragon Spheres, announcing that they have predicted a selfless champion winning the contest and restoring the multiverse. The level of consciousness and power demonstrated by Zeno is completely invisible. Kami, the first divine figure seen in Dragon Ball, failed to defeat Piccolo at the end of the original series, while King Kai, the god seen at the beginning of Dragon Ball Z, was finally killed by Cell. Even Supreme Kaioshin recognized that Goku was stronger than him in his Super Saiyan form, giving in to the protagonist when they came to a disagreement. While Beerus showed strength surpassing Goku, nothing has the sheer power of Grand Zeno of any timeline has been seen. Zeno can completely obliterate an entire reality without any visible degree of visible effort and seems to be aware of much around him. Commanding the deepest respect of Beerus, Zeno is the most powerful being in the Dragon Ball mythos to date. But can this really be true? There's no other character who surpasses him. Dragon Ball superheroes recently explored the celestial bureaucracy that permeates the world of Dragon Ball, featuring characters who seek to challenge the divine order of things. Some would say that this began with the introduction of Goku Black, but another character, Hearts, who openly challenged Zeno, was a turning point in the series' history. Super Dragon Ball Heroes, Ultra God Mission picks up on this topic by introducing a parallel power tournament, the Super Spacetime Tournament, created by a shadowy figure pulling the strings of various timelines as they fight for survival. This mysterious character is later revealed to be Aeos, the former super spacetime Kaio. Aeos' introduction may solidify her as one of the most dangerous Dragon Ball villains in history. At the end of Chapter 3 of Super Dragon Ball Heroes Ultra God Mission, Aeos reveals herself to the few remaining players in the tournament and explains that she is testing every timeline not only for her power, but also for her luck. After monologuing about fate and imperfect universes, Aeos does the unthinkable. She completely annihilates several timelines without any hesitation, just because they were not fit to exist in her eyes. This feat of power puts her on par with other powerful villains in Dragon Ball Heroes, such as Mechacabbara, Demigra, and may even rival Zeno. Aside from Aeos, are there any other characters who can surpass him? Currently, one that theorists believe may be superior to the great Zeno would be the Grand Priest himself. In a moment while speaking with Whis, the High Priest was revealed to be the father of all the angels in the 12 universes that exist in Dragon Ball Super. As stated before, there are 12 universes in total, and each universe has a god of destruction and an angel. As the name implies, the god of destruction has the job of destroying to balance the universal scales. An angel's job is to serve as an assistant to the god of destruction, assisting and performing things that not even the Hakaishin can do. Moreover, each angel is much stronger than the god of destruction himself. Since the High Priest is the father of all the angels, it is suggested that he is numerous times stronger than his children. And since he is Zeno's assistant, it is also suggested that his power is greater than his. Zeno may be considered the strongest of all and the only one capable of destroying all 12 universes at once, but it is a fact that he is naive and does not know how to lead by himself. The Daishinkan is by his side to assist him and be his voice of respect. It ends up leaving him in a slightly superior position than Zeno himself, since he is the Omni King's voice of reason. The priest's actual power has yet to be seen, making our analysis comparing his power to that of Zeno difficult. The king of everything may be able to destroy everything, but his assistant may be able to restore everything. It is the same idea as a god of destruction and his angel. Another character who could rival Zeno would be Super Shenlong, although that is a rather debatable theory here. Supreme Kaio, who knows about Super Shenlong and what he is capable of, said that no one could beat Zeno. However, they also said that Super Shenlong can grant the user any will. At this point, it seems that either Zeno and Shenlong could destroy each other in a fight or something like that. However, since we still have no way of knowing for sure how far each one's powers go, we could say it would be a draw. We don't know everything Zeno can do, but we do know that Super Shenlong can do anything. So we could say that he would beat Zeno head-on. It may sound quite contradictory, but let's consider some hypothetical situation. If Zeno's power is infinite, and someone wishes to become stronger than Zeno or take Zeno's power away, Super Shenlong would be increasing the power of the wish or decreasing Zeno's power forever and still never be able to complete the wish because, well, infinite. Or let's say someone wishes for Super Shenlong to destroy Zeno. Since Zeno is completely immortal, would Super Shenlong be able to do it? Perhaps, but if he is in the process of doing so, Zeno can simply erase everything before the wish is complete. Also, considering that even the god of destruction is terrified of Zeno, and there are those who don't agree or like him but obey him out of fear, why don't they use the Super Dragon Spheres to get rid of Zeno? On this note, why not Sameso? Let's get to the real issue. We're talking about someone with infinite power compared to someone who can alter reality. Those are two completely different categories of power. For example, regular Shenlong is able to grant many wishes, but King Piccolo was able to kill him with a single attack. If we look at things that way, the same can be applied to Super Shenlong. It would practically be a grand paradox. But of course this is all presumption, and it would be hard to state all this without being certain that Zeno is incapable of fighting. But what about you? Do you think the characters mentioned could stand up to Zeno? Are there any that we haven't mentioned that could beat him currently? Leave your opinion in the comments. That's it. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions for videos, don't forget to comment here below, because I'll be reading all of them as I always do. Also, don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any content from your Universe Z.